Hi, this is Vicki with Skybow Creations, and today I'm going to do a simple card with you. I'm going to be just doing paper, ink, and stamps, and the stamp set I'm going to be using is Blow Out the Candles. It's one of the wonderful birthday stamp sets from our annual catalog. I'm using Lemon Lime Twist, Pineapple Punch, and Pool Party for my inks for this. So I'm just going to go ahead and open those up for you. So we've got all of that ready. You'll also need some clear blocks to hold the stamps with, a little bit of our snail to glue the paper to the cardstock card paper. This is Pool Party that I've already cut, and it's a 8.5 by 11. I've cut it in half and scored it at 4 1/4, and I'm simply going to just fold that and crease it. I oftentimes have a bone folder, but I didn't bring it with me for my video today. So I'm going to get my paper here. I'm going to turn my piercing mat so that with the polymer stamps, I find that I get a better image when I use the piercing mat, because the polymer stamps don't have any cushion like the red rubber ones do. So I'm going to mount my stamp just on a clear block. This is a D block, and I'm going to ink it up in the Pool Party, and I'm just going to stamp it down here in the bottom right hand corner, and I give it good firm pressure. Whoops, I made some boo-boos, so there's always two sides to the paper, so we're just going to clean that up, and we're going to do this again. And that's much better. So I'm going to set that to the side. Now I'm going to get my other blocks in, and this is a two-step stamp set, so I'm just going to mount these two stamps right here for the next part of this. And what I did for the balloons is super easy. All I did is I just stamp the outline, and you just stamp a few times, and it's random. There's no particular pattern to it. You just don't, you just want to give it several like that. And I just have a baby wipe here. I'm just going to clean that because I'm going to use the same stamp now in Lemon Lime Twist. That was Pineapple Punch. And I'm just going to go and put a couple of these randomly. You don't want too many at the same height. And I have a piece of grid paper that I folded in half, just protecting my mat there. Okay. And then we're going to do one more time. We're going to do it in the Pool Party, which is the same color I used to stamp the happy birthday greeting. And I'm just going to, now that will go into the wording, so I'm just going to turn that off so it doesn't stamp into the wording, and I'm going to set it down there. And there's a little bit extra there, so I'm going to come right along here and stamp again to cover that up, because we're going to put that, cover that with the inside of the stamp. And then you simply just come along and you ink up your balloon, and it fills in the space. And you can see I'm leaving a little bit of white there. I think that gives it a highlight. Oops, that's the last of the yellow, so clean that. And then we'll go and do the same thing in green. And I'm not being really particular and picky. I'm just trying to get it close to being in there. Okay, and there's the 3 greens. And I like to work in threes because I learned in art class a long time ago that odd numbers in art is aesthetically pleasing. I don't know if I buy into all of that, but, you know. And because you're just random stamping your back paper, your paper, kind of making it almost like a designer series paper, no two are going to look exactly alike. So then all you're going to do is you're going to just take this piece that you just created. You're going to put, I like to put snail in all 4 corners. and a little bit in the middle. And you're just going to turn it over, and you're going to center it as best you can. Right, like that. And there you go. You have made a birthday card. Thanks for watching. You can buy all of the products at skybocreations.stampinup.net. I look forward to seeing you soon.